everyone, welcome back to a new vlog. It is Monday the 9th of January, it is 8:15 in the morning and I'm heading to university this morning. I have zero idea what we're actually doing at uni this morning because they do that very annoying thing that all schools do where they refuse to tell you anything that we're doing coming up because they know that if they tell us, some of us won't come in, which is true. But ultimately at this point we're all adults and we're paying to be here, so I think we have the right to not come in if we want to, but they don't see it that way. However, regardless of what we are or aren't doing today, I have a lot of work to do. So I'm going to bring my laptop, I've also got, I'm going to bring my iPad and everything as well because I've got some things I need to draw for a PowerPoint and stuff that I'm making. I've got a lot going on, a lot of projects that I'm working on. I don't really have time to explain them this morning because I need to pack my bag and get ready because my taxi is here for 9. But yeah, I think I will either sit down later or maybe tomorrow because I don't know what time I'm getting home today. And I will explain them. But yeah, I've got a lot going on at the moment. There are 6 projects as part of one unit, which is really weird. And also they told us 5 originally, but now there's 6. So that's great. And yeah, so we got, there's just a lot to do. Basically, I've got to make 1 image for one project. I've got to make at least 12 for the second one. I've got to make a short film, like 30 to 60 seconds of film, which is interesting considering this is a photography course, but we'll get into that later. And then we've also got to write an essay. We've got to do like an exhibition with like group work, which I am not looking forward to. And there was something else. Oh yeah, like careers and stuff. Yeah, a lot going on, and I am also working on basically my own disability training program because they don't know jack shit. So apparently it's up to me to educate them. So I'm working on that in the background with my personal mentor at the university, and that's what I need to do some drawings for, and I need to make some pretty graphs for them too. So yeah, I got quite a lot going on at the moment. I have no idea how much of that I'm going to be able to get done today, seeing as I don't know what we're even doing in class today. If anything, a lot of the time you turn up and they just say, yeah, just work on your stuff and we'll sit here and you can ask us questions if you need to, which is like completely useless. But yeah, long story short, I have a busy day. So I am going to finish getting ready, pack my bag, get everything together, head in, and I will catch up with you either later or tomorrow, depending on when I get home today. Well, that was a waste of time. So, it is 12:42, I am back, and yeah, that was a complete waste of my time. The only thing they had to teach us today was, what is a mood board? And yeah, needless to say, I'm not paying £9 a year for them to mansplain what a mood board is. So yeah, I up and left about an hour in, made my excuses, and now I'm back. So yeah, I am really hoping that they start actually teaching us something, like by the end of the year, or at least in year 2, because, I mean, yeah, they've literally taught us nothing at this point. They're also incredibly disorganized, but that's nothing new. So yeah, now that I've wasted my entire morning learning about what mood boards are. Oh, and also they explicitly said we're not allowed to use Pinterest to make a mood board. So we're not allowed to use the website that is, you know, its entire fundamental purpose is to make mood boards. And we're not allowed to use the website that is for making mood boards to make a mood board. I'd love to know the logic behind that one, but yeah, they really hate Pinterest. Anyway, now that I've wasted my entire morning, I'm gonna have some lunch. and then see if I can salvage any of my day and see if I can get any work done, because I don't know, I'm just really struggling to start this project because they have us doing this stupid layout as well, which I also hate, because, well, the idea is that basically it's meant to ease us in slowly, except 90% of us either A, did a year zero, or B, have studied photography before, or at least some sort of art, so we know how it goes. And if you don't, then, I mean, at this level, that's kind of your fault. You should have taken a course previously, or they can have extra study skills and stuff, because they literally have extra study skills. So that could be for, you know, if you're in the minority that don't know how to do a logbook, they can just go and do that. But yeah, they are, I'm really hoping they're going to cut this shit out in year 2, because they are really holding us back. But yeah, I'm going to have lunch. I'm just going to see how much of my day I can salvage, and if I can even get started on any work, because I'm a bit stuck, if I'm being honest. Okay, it is Friday. It is 10:30 in the morning. I've just had a online class, which I really don't like. I hate the online classes, everyone does. But you know, I had that. Also, it wasn't even meant to be online. They changed that last minute yesterday, for reasons still unknown. So yeah, and I've also just had to change today's plan for the second time. The first time obviously being yesterday when they said that actually no, they didn't say it. They just changed the timetable to say it was online and expected us to figure it out. So then I had to change that plan, obviously. But then I also just had to change the plan because I realised I need to go in and get something from Primark before, because I am still going into uni today for several different things, which I'll tell you about in a minute. But yeah, I realised I need to go in earlier. So yeah, I've had to rebook the taxi. However, as you can probably tell from just behind me here, I have some post and I thought I would open it. Quite a lot of post, in fact. So I actually have 2 different packages from Waterstones. I know what this one is. This should be Hellbent by Lee Bardugo, which I've been waiting for. I pre-ordered that like months ago. Maybe even a year ago at this point. So that never gets old. Never. And it is indeed Hellbent by Lee Bardugo. I haven't even read Ninth House yet. I haven't even read King of Scars or anything. I'm really behind on reading. But I have been getting back into reading this year, so hopefully I'll get around to reading it eventually. But I had to pre-order it, because otherwise, because Ninth House is a hardback, so obviously I want them to match. And that's obviously very important. It also has absolutely beautiful art on the inside. There might be some on the back as well. Indeed there is, and I'm also absolutely gutted because there was a sale on Illumicrate, I think. They had like special editions of Ninth House and Hellbent, and they went up yesterday, but I was in a class when they went up, and I was only in the class for 30 minutes, and then I got out and I was going to order them and they were already sold out, so yeah, quite gutted about that, not gonna lie. So I'm pretty sure I also know what book this is, but it's a very big package for a book, because I think actually Hellbent is bigger, so I don't know why they put it in a massive box. Wow, this one is heavy. So it is The Story of Art Without Men by Katie Hessel. I think pretty much everyone has heard of this by now, but yeah, apparently it's really good. And I wasn't going to buy it originally, I was going to wait for the paperback to come out because it's £30, but it was on sale, so I got it for 20, which is slightly more reasonable. But I mean, there is a special edition and it's £50, which, like, I would say that I have some authority to speak on this matter, given that I have like a few books, not that, just a few books, you know. I would say I have a bit of authority on this matter, and that is ridiculous. I am not paying £50 for a book. If I'm going to pay £50 for a book, it had better be the most stunning special edition I've ever seen in my life. And the only difference, as far as I can tell, is that the cover is white instead of yellow. So yeah, I'm not spending £50 on that. But yeah, it was on sale and everyone's been raving about it, so I thought I'd get it. And also I'm a nerd. It's really heavy though, like really heavy. But yeah, I got the story of Art Without Men using my book vouchers that I got for Christmas, and I also pre-ordered all of the special editions for Heartstopper. So we've got Heartstoppers volume 1 through 4 in hardback special edition. So yeah, I was originally gonna get the rest of the Harry Potter special editions, but they are sold out and discontinued, and I am very upset about it. But you know, I got the Heartstopper ones instead, so that'll do. And then I'm not entirely sure what this one is, because I ordered some wool from Amazon because I got a couple of Amazon gift cards for Christmas as well, so that's what this might be. But it could also be, I think this is probably the wool based on the size of the package. But I did order something really, really cool before Christmas, like at the beginning of December, but it's coming from America, so it's taking a long time. And with the Royal Mail strikes and everything, it's taken a long time to get here, but they're socks, and they are the best socks I've ever laid eyes on, and I cannot wait for them to get here. But this seems a bit big to be socks, so I'm thinking this is going to be the wool. And yes, indeed, it is the wool. So I actually got 20 balls of this wool, which is hella expensive, but I got it, I bought it with my gift card, so it doesn't count. But yeah, this is it's a really soft wool, but the annoying thing is that it's very expensive, and also they only come in 50-gram balls rather than 100-gram balls, which is very annoying. But yeah, I got these and I'm going to make a cardigan with them, so that's what they're for. So yeah, little haul there. Also, you might just about be able to see the Harry Potter Lego sets I've been putting together in the background, because I'm going to put them on top of the bookshelves, like on the top. And yeah, I just wanted to do Lego, so I've been building Lego. But yeah, now that we've opened the very exciting packages, I'm going out. Like I said, I just had my class. There was supposed to be a guest speaker, but apparently they pulled out last minute, which could have something to do with why we're suddenly doing this morning's lesson online. Not sure. But the point is I can watch that whenever, because it's pre-recorded, because they're playing that instead of having the actual guest speaker come in. So I booked several things this afternoon on the assumption that I was going to be in today, because I was meant to be. However, it's too late to cancel those, and I need to do them. So I have an appointment to go to the MRC, which stands for Media Resource Centre, and I'm going to go pick up some lights, because I'm hopefully going to do a big shoot this weekend. Well, I am, because I've rented the lights, so I need to use them. But basically, I need at least 3 lights, and I only have 2. And so while I could technically hire just a single speed light, they have Canon and my speed lights are Nikon. Even though I use Fuji, my dad had Nikon, so they're just hand-me-downs, and I've only got 2, so then if I have a Canon one, then they won't talk to each other, so I'm just getting 3 completely unrelated lights, and I'm going to deal with it. So yeah, I'm doing that at 1, but then I also have a study skills session booked, which I don't need, but I wanted to do it because they keep harping on about it. So if I go to one, then I can technically say that I've done it, so that they'll leave me alone. And also, I just think it might be nice for her to read through the brief and have a neurotypical opinion on it, because they're not very good at writing briefs, or telling us anything that we actually need to do. So it would be nice to have a second opinion. Which was all well and good, and so I had a taxi. I rebooked the taxi after yesterday for 12:40, so I could just go get the equipment and do that. But then I realised that I actually need to go and find some sort of like nude underdress, or like a bodysuit or something, just a cheap one, because the plastic dress I've made for this photo shoot, which I'll show you probably at the end of the vlog, it's on the floor behind me, but I don't have time to show you it right now. It's clear plastic essentially, and so obviously you're going to be able to see my butt, so I need to cover it with something, but all of my underwear is black, which I think is going to be a bit too strong. I want it to be nude, so I'm just going to head to Primark and see if they have something that's vaguely acceptable, even if I have to buy 2 and cut and stitch them together, because Primark only makes things for skinny people. So I'm just going to see if I can find something small, and I was going to do that afterwards. But then I realised that obviously I'd be picking up the lights, and I didn't want to have to walk into town and carry the lights around Primark. So I need to go in earlier to do that first. Which was a very long-winded way of saying I'm going in earlier. So I am going to finish getting ready. Obviously I've just had my class. I need to put my bag together, make sure I've got everything that I need, because it's a bit of a weird day. Maybe put some makeup on and just get going. I'm back. that was quite a long day. Even though I was only out for a few hours, I did quite a lot. Also a lot of walking, and I also did a lot of walking yesterday and on Monday, and I got to do photo shoots all weekend, so I'm going to be paying for that next week. However, I have things to do, so for now we're just going to ignore the fact that I'm going to be in pain next week, and we're just going to move on. I also lost a nail while I was out. Not sure how I managed that, and I lost this one sometime in the night. Just woke up, didn't have a nail, so I'm sure I will find that eventually. In 3 years' time when I move out of this place, it'll probably be in, that crack between the bed and the wall. Yeah, it'll probably be down there. But despite being a very exhausting trip, I did get a few things. So the first thing I got was I did indeed go to Primark, which I did not film because Primark is hell. But I got these like nude body suits. I have I do not expect them to fit in the slightest, which is why I bought two. So that, they're very stretchy. There is a small chance that they might fit, but I have no hope that they will. So I bought two so that I can expand one of them with the fabric from the other one. So yeah, I'm going to try them on anyway, because if they do fit, then that's great. And then I just got two, but if not, I will just sew them together myself. Because, they're extra large, but it's like a Primark extra large, so they claim they're 18 to 20, which is technically my size. But, women's sizing is a load of bullshit anyway. And then Primark sizes, you have to every Primark size, if it says it's an 18, it's actually like a 12. So, we'll see. And then I had some time to kill, so I went into Waterstones, and I did not intend to buy anything. I did not intend to. I just go into Waterstones quite a lot because it's a nice little pit stop, and it's calming because the city is very busy. There's a lot of hustle and bustle, and I do not like it. So it's I just go into Waterstones as a pit stop, I take a breather, and then I continue. But I had some time to kill, so I was looking around, and I found this. Which is Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare, and it's an anniversary edition, but it's half price. Okay, so it was half price. So it's fine. And I did also, I did pay for it, but I paid for it with my Waterstones points, so technically it was free. And it's half price. So it's fine. And I've had a busy week this week, so I deserve it. Can't afford the heating, but I can afford books. You gotta keep priorities straight, And then the other thing I did was pick up some lights for the photo shoot I've got to do this week, which did I mention that this morning? I don't remember. But yeah, I currently have what is essentially a bomb-proof case behind me, which is storing the lights, so I'll pan over to that and show you it. But yeah, see what I mean? So thankfully it has wheels and essentially functions as a suitcase, because I was not expecting it to be that big, and when I saw it I was like, oh my god. Because yeah, if I had to carry that, I think I probably would have keeled over and died. But thankfully it acts as a suitcase, so I was able to just wheel it, which was still a chore, and my back is killing me. But we made it work. Bramble is more than a little suspicious of it, which is not surprising, but hopefully he won't mind too much that I brought a strange foreign object into his house. Because it is his house. I just pay the bills. And here he is, come to investigate and beg for food. It's not dinner time yet, I'm afraid, though. Soon, but not yet. So yeah, that is what I've been up to today. I am now going to get in my pajamas and honestly just make some dinner and go to bed because I am exhausted and I need to rest up for tomorrow. I will try the bodysuit on though, but probably tomorrow, to be honest. But yeah, I'm going to chill and hopefully my back will allow me to do the photo shoots tomorrow. Okay, it is Saturday the 21st. I do not remember the last time I spoke to you. It's been quite a busy week in terms of going to university and everything. Quite a lot of plans have been changed, hence why there's been very little vlogging because yeah, the plans that I had basically did not go to plan. So yeah, it kind of messed up the vlog, but I'm here. I need to end the vlog, but I just got a shit ton of post. So I thought I'd open it and show you what I got, because quite frankly I'm not even sure what is in these boxes because I ordered like a whole load of random ass things that I need for different photo shoots. and like a whole load of them were turning up today, so I'm not even sure exactly which ones these are, but we're gonna open them and find out. Also, if you hear any noise in the background, that is Bramble running around. So the first things I have are these, which I'm covering my dress here, but yeah, basically they are like pin boards, but they're like aesthetic pin boards. They actually have, on the back you like peel this off and stick it on the walls. It's like a big sticker basically. But I'm not doing that because I'm renting obviously, and I think it'll be too sticky. So I'm basically gonna peel the, sticky back off, stick some plain paper to it, and then hang them up using like the wall strips I usually use, and hopefully that will work. But I got these basically because I want to have like kind of an idea board going for all of these photo shoots I've got going on, because I've just got a lot of them going on at one time, and I'm also have to do like a short film and an essay, and so with so much going on I wanted to have like a visual representation of that, because usually I just kind of keep everything in my head and I'm quite good at that, but at this point it's kind of getting to be a little bit too much. I've got too many ideas and too many projects going on, so I need to lay them out a little bit so I have more space in my head, which is hopefully what those will help with. So the other two packages I have are these. So we have a big box which is actually broken on the other side, and also this bag on the top which I'm having to be very careful about because my address is on the other side. See, I'm trying to remember what I ordered and I have no idea what this one is. It kind of feels like a small book, but I didn't order any books. Well, the first thing is wool, because I did indeed order another ball of wool that I need to finish a project. I don't know how I did feel that in the bag, but there we go. And then the other book-shaped thing is a box. But let's see what's in the box, shall we? Ah, yes. Okay, so in this box, I'm not going to get them all out because I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to get them back in again, but in this box is 84 feet of... Just 84 feet. That's what's in the box, 84 feet. No, 84 feet worth of fake vines, because one of the projects I'm doing requires vines, and obviously I don't have real vines, so fake vines. But yeah, there's no way I'm getting them back in if I take them out, so this'll have to do for now. And now for the box that is falling apart, rather. And it needs scissors. Okay, so the first things in this box are 4 more boxes. But in these boxes are inflatable, like, well, it says Pilates balls, but it's yoga balls basically, which I'm not going to use as they're intended to. Basically, I will go into more detail. I'm going to be doing like behind the scenes videos for probably every single photo shoot in this upcoming project, which I might explain more in the next video. And I think I may also do like a plan with me video, because there's so much planning going into these photo shoots. But basically I needed like cannonballs, like, like the metal balls with a chain on the end. I needed those as props, but if you actually buy the props, they're like really expensive. And then I was going to try and make them with like paper mache or something, but that's a lot of effort. So I bought 4 black yoga balls, and they're like, it should be like about this big-ish, which is why I was confused about what was in here, because I was like, there is no way that 4 like this big yoga balls are fitting in there, but obviously you have to blow them up. So yeah, and I've also ordered some hair nets, which I can see in here, and I'm basically going to tie some chains, which I've also ordered, to the hair nets, put the hair nets around the balls, and then just clean it up in Photoshop. But yeah, speaking of that, the next thing we have is a whole load of hair nets, which have been weirdly vacuum sealed. I don't feel that was necessary for hair nets, but we have hair nets. I mean, I think there's 50 in here, which is obviously overkill, but the point is I need at least 4 to go around the balls just to, like attach the chains to without damaging the yoga balls. I then also have the chains themselves, which make a beautiful noise. And I have 4 of those, so yeah, chains, and they are actually real chains. They're like metal ones, because you can get plastic ones, but they were actually way more expensive, looked shittier and were also like a weird size, so it was actually way better to just order like real chains. So yeah, I have chains now. And the last couple of things are just different kinds of post-it notes. The white ones, these are just plain white ones. These are going to go on the pin board to organise all my ideas. And these are clear sticky notes, which I've been wanting for a while so that I can annotate books, which previously it wasn't a problem because I was annotating my own books and obviously they belong to me, so I was writing in them, which I don't do with fiction books, but I do with non-fiction. But obviously now that I'm at uni, I'm borrowing a lot of library books and I obviously cannot write on their books. So I got the clear sticky notes so that I can write on their books. Well, not actually write, but I can annotate without actually writing on them, and keep that kind of practice going. So that's what these are for. And that is everything that I got in the post just now. Although I did get something else in the post yesterday that was very cool. So I think that was just earlier in this vlog, or it might have been the last vlog, or it might have been earlier in this vlog, I'm not sure. But the point is, I got my copy of Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo, and because I pre-ordered it, I submitted my like pre-order receipt, and I got a free like pre-order print, which came in the mail yesterday, which is very, very cool. Here's a bit of a closer look. I absolutely adore Leigh Bardugo, and honestly all of the art that comes with it is always gorgeous. So yeah, this is going on my wall ASAP. So yeah, that is everything I've ordered. I think I will talk more about the projects I've got going on currently in the next vlog because I don't know how long this one's getting. And I rolled this vlog into 2 weeks, if you can't tell. I meant to film more earlier this week, but as I said, things didn't exactly go to plan. Everything got changed around on Monday, appointments were cancelled and rescheduled and then cancelled again. So yeah, it's just been a lot of stuff going on. I will hopefully have time in the next vlog to kind of talk more about this project, and I think I'm going to dedicate a whole load of other videos to it because it's really interesting and I'm really excited about the next project. I have actually just finished shooting project 1 because there's 6 projects in one unit, which is really weird, and I don't really know why they do it that way, but whatever. But yeah, I finished shooting for project 1 and I did record behind the scenes of that, which will hopefully go up on Wednesday, but no promises. I'm going to be filming the onesie review tomorrow, so I think I might put the onesie review up first, or I might do I don't know which order I'll put them up in, but either in a few days or next week. Yeah, if you want to see that, then stick around because that has already been filmed. I still need to do a whole load of writing for project 1, so yeah, I'm not done with project 1, but I'm hoping to get that done later today and also tomorrow, so I've got a busy weekend. But yeah, and then I'm kind of, even though I'm still writing project 1, I'm mostly moving on to planning project 2, so I will hopefully be able to make a whole load of like planning videos and behind the scenes videos for the actual shoots, which I'm really excited about. And those are what all of this random junk is for. So for the time being, I'm going to end this vlog here. I'm not going to really be doing that much else this afternoon, probably just writing for my first project because I've got a lot of that to do, as well as tidying up. Got to do some washing, fun things like that, take the bins out. Very exciting. And then tomorrow I'm going to be filming videos most of the day, so there isn't much else to vlog. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. I think it's been a lot of talking, but honestly I don't really remember because I don't remember the last time I filmed, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. Like the video if you did, subscribe. If you want to see all the other stuff coming, like I said, onesie review, I think I'll put that up first, so onesie review is coming in a couple of days, and then we have behind the scenes videos of the first project as well as a shitload more to come, because trust me, I've got like a lot of photo shoots going on. So yeah, definitely stick around if you want to see that, and other than that, I hope you've enjoyed and I will see you in the next video.